Hey everybody, I am here to read you a couple books to get you ready for Halloween. The first one is called Sheep Trick or Treat. The author is Nancy Shaw and the illustrations are done by Margot Apple. As the Halloween moon rises, sheep are fixing up disguises. They make a mask with glue and tape and a monster suit with a shiny cape. Sheep snip and sew and drape a costume for a giant ape. Sheep shape wool in pointy clumps to make a dinosaur with bumps. And you should be hearing something special about some of the words I'm reading. Sheep rip scraps for mummy wraps. Sheep pose in spooky clothes. Sheep take lanterns arm in arm. They set off for a nearby farm. In the woods they give 3 cheers. A sleepy wolf perks up his ears. Sheep amble to the dell. They reach the barn and ring the bell. Sheep bleat, trick or treat. Animals give them things to eat. The horses' treats go in with thumps, apples, oats, and sugar lumps. Spiders give a dried up fly. Sheep decide to pass it by. No thank you to the fly. Sheep stop by the chicken coops. Chickens give them fresh eggs. Oops! Dropped the eggs and they broke. Cows offer hay and clover. Now the trick-or-treating's over. Back through the woods the sheep parade. It's dark, but they are not afraid. Rustling noises come from trees. Is someone there or just a breeze? And if you look closely, you can see there are wolves in sheep's clothing. Ooh. Wolves peek out from hiding places. Wolves see scary lit up faces. So they might have smelled the sheep, but the sheep, remember, they're dressed up for Halloween and they're actually scaring the wolves. Wolves skedaddle, sheep skip past. They settle down with treats at last. That's the end of that book. We also have Hoodwinked by Arthur Howard, a great little book. Mitzi liked creepy things. Creepy bedroom slippers, creepy breakfast cereal, Rice Creepies, creepy relatives. So naturally, when she decided to get a pet, she wanted the creepiest pet possible. She couldn't go to the local pet shop. It only had cute, cuddly pets. Instead, she hopped on her broomstick and flew to a place called Cackle and Company. "May I help you?" asked the shop lady. She had a short green nose and long blue teeth. Mitzi liked her right away. "I want a pet," she said. "Something really, really creepy." The lady showed her snakes that slithered and worms that squirmed and a toad that was covered in slime. "I'll take the toad," said Mitzi. Mumps, that's what Mitzi named the toad, was wonderfully creepy, but he wasn't much of a pet. When Mitzi hunted ghosts in the attic, Mumps ate bugs. When Mitzi watched a creature feature on TV, Mumps ate bugs. When Mitzi told him her deepest, darkest secrets, Mumps didn't even look at her. He just ate bugs. Mitzi flew back to the shop. I want another pet, she said. Something a little less buggy. The lady showed her a cage full of owls and a tank full of eels. There's the owls, there's the eels, and a room full of bats. Those bats are the creepiest thing I've ever seen, said Mitzi. I'll take 2. She named the bats Toothache and Earwax. I couldn't ask for anything creepier, Mitzi kept telling herself. But all the bats did was hang around with each other. Mitzi hurried back to the shop. I want another pet, she said. Something a bit less batty. I have just the thing, said the lady. Warthogs. Said Mitzi. Let me think this over. They seem like a lot of work and a big mess. As she flew home, Mitzi wondered if she'd ever find a pet that was right for her. All of her creepy relatives had pets. Uncle Charlie had piranhas. Aunt Malice had a crocodile. Even Madame Vex had a pet, though no one was quite sure what it was. Everyone has a pet, Mitzi thought, except me. But things that are nearly magical happen all the time, especially to witches. And sure enough, the very next day, there was a scratching noise at the back door. What could that be? Mitzi wondered. When she opened the door, she saw a tiny little kitten. Ah, said Mitzi, you're cute. The kitten gazed up at her and meowed a tiny little meow. You're worse than cute, Mitzi muttered. You're adorable. Still, it was beginning to rain, so Mitzi let the kitten in. You can stay 1 night, she said, but only 1. You're simply not creepy enough. But that night when Mitzi hunted ghosts in the attic, the kitten prowled by her side. When Mitzi watched a creature feature on TV, the kitten purred on her lap. And at bedtime, when she told him her deepest, darkest secrets, the kitten licked her chin. Don't tell anyone, but I'm afraid of the dark. Mitzi had finally found a pet. She named him Hoodwinked, and strange as it seems, she didn't mind 1 bit that he was adorable. After all, she said, looks aren't everything. And even her creepy relatives had to agree. And that's the end of the story. So she got her little pet. All right, I'll be back tomorrow with a couple more books to get you guys ready for Halloween. Have a great day.